3.3 million US dollars. That is the amount scammed by the developers of the Squid Game inspired cryptocurrency. Yes, Squid Coin, a cryptocurrency inspired by the sensational Netflix series, lured investors to see its value rise from a mere 1 cent since its launch on 26th October to a whopping 2,856 US dollars per coin just within a week. And what happens next? On 1st November 2021, just as its value reached its peak, the cryptocurrency crashed and its investors vanished in thin air, leaving holes worth millions in investors' pocket. Investors must have felt that a rug on which they were holding firm has been pulled under them, leaving them with no option but to fail. And this is exactly the feeling you get when you are in the midst of rug pull scam. And that's the hot topic for the day today. Today's video is all about discussing rug pull scam in cryptocurrency, how it works, how to avoid such traps, and much more. Hi all, my name is Dheeraj Vaidya from wallstreetmojo.com, the home for most authentic place to learn finance and accounting. Let's get started. Okay guys, so let's first understand what is a rug pull scam. So a rug pull scam is one of the ill-intentional maneuvers in the cryptocurrency universe where a crypto developer intentionally abandons a project and vanishes with all the investors' funds. Rug pulls promise much to the investors with their tempting returns and eventually leave them with losses worth millions of dollars, just like the Squid Coin case we discussed. Now, these rug pull scams are generally common in decentralized finance systems such as the cryptocurrencies and are carried out on decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap. So now you know what a rug pull scam is, let's find out how the scammers pull this thing off. So in order to pull off a rug pull scam, scammers would typically start by registering a new cryptocurrency on a decentralized exchange or the DEX through platforms like Uniswap or SushiSwap. So platforms like Uniswaps are used because they give freedom to the publishers to publish their coins without any sort of verifications or audits. Next, before promoting their currency, the developers totally fill their liquidity pool. And then they start the social media promotions where these guys will fill their pages with praises and potentials of the new coin and why you should buy them. Now this is where the third step kicks in and the scammers pair their coin with reputed cryptos like Ethereum just to win over the trust of investors. And finally, once the investment starts to pour in and the value of meme coin reaches a very high value, boom! This is when the creators abandon the project and run away by draining all the cash from the liquidity pool. Fishy, fishy, fishy. That's what these projects smell like. A key thing to note here is that there are different ways in which these scams can be pulled off. Let's look at some of them. So the first one in the list of the rug pull scam is the liquidity scam, where the scammers actually list their tokens on decentralized exchanges and pair them with a valuable coin like Ethereum just to make these coins tradable. Now once these coins soar in value and investments rain in, scammers pull out all their initial liquidity and get their initial amount of worthless tokens along with the valuable ones. The second method that the scammers use in this rug pull scam is by selling their token shares. So in this method, what happens is that the scammers convince the investors through false branding that a new project or a platform, just like the Squid Coin, is going to be launched by them, and that will be a huge success. Now, what happens is this leads to a significant number of investors believing in their ideas and they pour in huge money. Now, once the value of tokens starts to rise, it goes through the roof, That's when the creators sell all of their tokens and run away with all the accumulated valuable tokens which they have. Now, however smart the scammer is, there are always certain red flags that you can watch out for so that you don't get scammed. However, to watch out for these red flags, you must do a thorough research of the company before you invest in them. And if you don't know how, here are some of the things that you can watch out for. Firstly, check if the token is listed only on DEX and no other trustworthy exchanges. If this is the case, then it will be wise not to invest in them. Secondly, check if the company lacks genuine background information such as founder's real name, company's name, track record on cryptocurrencies, etc. So if it does, consider it as a red flag. Third is to check if the company goes out of its way to promote its coins, either through social media feeds or paid advertisements, and creates FOMO among its investors. If it does, I would suggest you should hold your horses. Finally, watch out for whether the company promises unrealistic returns. Like for instance in Whale Farm, remember, offered investors an annual percentage yield of more than 100%, and eventually it turned out to be a scam. So if any company promises you unrealistic returns, then it might be time for you to walk away from that project. Other key things to look out for include checking whether the value of the coins skyrocketed within hours, or whether the investors are allowed to sell the coin. Keep these things in mind and chances are that you won't see a hole in your pocket. Now, you must be thinking that I get what you are saying when it comes to being aware of these scams, but are these scammers held responsible for pulling off such scams? So, unfortunately, my answer is no. Because, you see this world of decentralized financing, it is still in infancy and it's partially regulated. And that is why, influencers like Elon Musk are not held responsible or accountable for talking about or, promoting cryptocurrencies. And the same goes for the creators of the coin. And another puzzling thing about this crypto chapter is that most of the crypto creators are anonymous, which means there's no name, address, security number associated with these creators. And so even if you wanted to track them down, that would be utterly impossible. So for now, I would say that there's not much that can be done. So there is no doubt that crypto coins offer exciting investment methods, and many experts believe that they could be the future of currencies. However, decentralized finance systems are still very vulnerable to phishing and scams due to their unregulated mechanisms. So finally, it's up to you to decide whether you choose to go with them blindly or you want to exercise caution. Do let us know what your opinions are in the comment box below. I hope you found this video to be useful. Please do like and share. And if you have any feedback or want to suggest a topic for any future video, then you may do so by writing about it in the comments section. Also, we come up with interesting videos on finance and accounting topics regularly. So if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then please do so by clicking on the subscribe button below so that you can get the notifications as soon as we release the new video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.